Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome to the very first bonus video of Let's Play Professor Layton and the Curious Village. In today's bonus video, we're going to be going back and redoing every single puzzle we have yet to do. I guess it wouldn't be redoing, we're going to be doing every single puzzle we have yet to do. There are a whole ton of puzzles that open up once we finish Chapter 9 and reach the peak of the tower. Normally this is when you would rush straight towards the exit to achieve the fantastic ending you have worked so hard to get, but we need to make sure we go back and do all these puzzles that were previously unavailable.
Yeah, I've got a new puzzle for you, dearie. I bet you're just dying to see it, aren't you?
I'm sorry, madam. Right now we're in a terrible rush.
Yeah, you can't fool this old gal. I've seen you strolling around solving other people's puzzles. Now it's my turn.
Seen us? What do you mean? Have you been following us? Indeed she has, Luke. This is puzzle number 105, rolling a 3. When you roll a dice, the chance of rolling a 3 are 1 in 6. The chance of rolling a 3 twice in a row are 1 in 36. And the chances of rolling 3 times in a row are jaw-dropping, 1 in 216. Let's assume you roll a die 3 times and get a 3 each time. Your chances of rolling a 3 on your next roll are how many? A very interesting question. We roll a die 3 times, da-da-da-da-da, kaboom, and we get 1. We roll it again, we get 1 again. We roll it a third time, we get 1 again. Or I guess it's saying 3. And now it's saying your chance of rolling a 3 on the next roll are 1 in how many? Well, the chance of getting a 3 one time, that's a 1 in 6 chance. We are not compounding this on top of the other chances. We're not saying 4 times in a row. We're saying what's the chance of rolling a 3 on the next roll, and it's the chance of getting any number on a dice. It's a 1 in 6 chance. Just how the probability works out. The way that problem tricks you is by giving you a bunch of extra information that you do not need. Terrific! It doesn't matter how many times you roll the same number. If you're only asking about the probability of rolling a 3 in one turn, the chances will always be 1 in 6.
Yeah, you're going to the tower, are you, dearie? How about I show you the way?
Oh, I was under the impression that the villagers of St. Mystere hated going near the tower.
Yeah. Oh yes, I don't want to go anywhere near that place myself. Though I suppose I could make an exception for a strapping man such as yourself, oh yes.
Professor, we should really keep moving. Couldn't agree more, Luke. Could not agree more. Look, it's a hidden puzzle. This is puzzle 117. Painting a cube. Painting a cube. In front of you sits a blank paper cube that you've decided to paint. You need to paint the cube so that all faces that touch are using different colors. Using 3 colors of paint, how many ways can you paint the cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Each painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with colors rearranged. Also, assume that you can't leave any of the sides blank. That's a very good solution, and the answer is there's actually only one way to paint it. We are stuck painting one way because we can't change patterns, and we only have 3 colors of paint. Only one way is possible. There we are. One way. A simple one way. Alright. You have to paint the cube with 3 colors, then your only choice is to paint opposing sides of the cube with the same color. As seen in the diagram above, even if you were to change where you used each color, rotating the cube proves that you're really just reusing the same idea of paint opposing sides of the same color. There's only one unique way to color this cube using 3 paints. There we are. I could do that puzzle standing on 1 foot. Well, then you should have. Then I wouldn't have had to do it, and we would have been golden. Could not agree more. Back here in the market, I don't think we have any puzzles here. I think the next puzzle we have is at Prosciutto's house. There's also one in Crumb's Cafe, which we could probably do now if we wanted. We can do the Crumb's Cafe one now. Professor, there's a puzzle hidden over here. Yeah, it's just sitting over here in the barrels. Puzzle 106, how many glasses? On the top row of the picture shown below, you have 3 cups of juice followed by 3 empty cups. Your objective is to change things around so that the cups are arranged as shown in the bottom of the picture. Assuming you can only move 1 cup at a time, and that all rearrangement has to be done by hand, how many cups will you have to pick up? Alright, so we want to scoot around these glasses so that we have full, empty, full, empty, full, empty, instead of full, 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 empty, empty, empty. In order to do that, all we need to do is pick up this glass and pour it into here, and then set it back down, which means we will only need to pick up 1 cup. 1 cup is all it takes. A very simple puzzle. Another one you have to think a little bit about, though. Make sure you get around the tricky thought of having to like rearrange 2 separate glasses. That's right. Pour the contents of the second cup into the 4th cup and then return it to its original position as shown above. This way the task set before you can be completed in only 1 move. Easy, let's go find more puzzles. Perfect, and shout out to Crumb's Cafe for being probably the most useless place in the whole game. Okay, I definitely said prosciutto's, but I meant Archibald's. The other house we have access to, the one we can gain access to just by going here, into this room. Archibald has puzzles in his house. Hello again. Are you taking another look at my desk? I don't believe so, sir. What am I here to do? I'm here to... Oh, we'll get a hint coin and solve your puzzles. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle over here. It's just in the wall. Not knots. Puzzle 108. In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot when you grab them by their ends and pull them taut. Alright, so if you were to take a puzzle, grab this end and that end, or take a rope, and you were to pull either of the 2 ends straight, you have to figure out which one would create a knot. And the answer is that this one will create a knot, and the rest of them will not create a knot. They will not make a knot. There we are. That's just having the ability to work out the lines in your head to see where it would go. Good job. The only thing you need to do to solve this puzzle is look at it. However, the images themselves are complicated. It's very easy to get confused. It'd be fun to test all the various configurations with actual pieces of rope. That'd be a little difficult to set up, but yeah, you could do that, I suppose. Alright, Archibald, thank you for the puzzle. We currently have 111 puzzles completed. Now we need to beeline it over to the manor. Okay, we did this one already. Oftentimes I'll just walk into a room. So I guess I should explain, since the Let's Play main series is over. I have a spreadsheet, and I use my spreadsheet to keep track of the puzzles that we have. And when we do them, I generally mark them off. But sometimes we get puzzles that are way out of the way, and it's just really difficult for me to remember to mark them off. Like if we're doing puzzle number 7, and all of a sudden we're doing a puzzle number 104, I'd have to scroll down on the spreadsheet, and I'd forget to do that, and that causes problems. So this is why I have puzzles that I think we haven't done, and we've actually ended up doing them. Here in the sewer we can solve a puzzle as well. We can also get a puzzle solving charm. There we are. Oh look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle. Puzzle number 120. Get the ball out 3. We know what we need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the finale of the Get the Ball Out mini-series. I know it's a series beloved by many, and I'm happy to be able to give one last hurrah of Get the Ball Out gameplay. Like I said, people love Get the Ball Out. It is appreciated, and just it's beloved, truth be told. No other word for it. It's just a series of puzzles that everyone is a fan of. Of course, except for me, because I'm not good at them, but I have to solve them for the sake of playing the video game. And it's very hard to solve a puzzle you're not good at when you need to be good at it. Okay. Thankfully, though, this one was not superbly difficult. 53 moves isn't too bad. It's still double the amount needed, but almost triple the amount needed. But it works. Excellent. In addition to having the bothersome yellow block in the way, those purple and blue blocks proved to be quite a pain, didn't they? It may have been frustrating to solve, but don't you feel good now? What a relief. Yes, I feel great that I was able to mark off puzzle number 120 and get another checkbox on my checkbox list. A lot of times I just have to tap around until I find the puzzles. They're hidden somewhere here. I just have to see if I can sniff out where it's hidden. There we go. Oh look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle. What makes these hidden is that they're not given by a person. One of the 4 shapes below has one less match than the rest of them. When studying these 4 small shapes, your friend approaches you with a riddle. I'm thinking of something that is necessary for human life. It appears in just about every house you've ever visited and decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around. What am I thinking of? Move one match in the picture to form your answer to your friend's puzzle. We have to move a single puzzle, or single piece, in order to find the puzzle answer. The answer is the word food. And that, of course, is because food is something... Is that going to accept that? Hopefully. Food, you need it to survive, but when you eat it, it goes away. Food is the answer. That's right, the answer is food. Make sure you visit the grocery store before you run out of snacks. I always visit the grocery store before I run out of snacks. I wish all puzzles were this easy. Me too, Luke. Okay, let's go ahead and visit the park now. We have some puzzles to do at the park. In the abandoned tent area, I have to click around. There it is. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here. He says that every time. Alright, this is puzzle number 115, Odd Box Out. Of the 4 boxes below, three are the exact same box viewed from a different angle. The 4th box has a slightly different design. Can you spot the odd box out? I think this is probably easiest to do if you have like Rubik's Cube experience, because that allows you to sort of visualize how things can relate to one another. Essentially, you need to find common areas, like these 2 are common, these 2 are common, those 2 are common, those 2, and those 2. And you need to imagine if you had this box and you were to rotate it to the left, what would you see, right? So we can actually do that right here and say, because the diamond is standing straight up here and the diamond is standing straight up here, if we rotate to the left, we should see this, but we don't see that. We can verify we don't see that because this shape right here would be right there. And a lot of these shapes are symmetrical across both the X and Y axis, so you'd have to imagine rotating it as well. But if you analyze it, you'll find out that D is the odd box out. It is not related to the other boxes. That is the one we want to select and get our credit for. Good thinking. If you break down boxes A, B, and C, you can see that they all share the same arrangement of decorations. However, when you break down box D, you can see that its faces are arranged in a slightly different manner, and it might look something like the above diagram. However, you can't really know for sure because the 3 other faces of box D are unknown. There we are. Woo, that puzzle sure put up a fight. Yes, it certainly did. Okay, over here to the Ferris Wheel just to pay respects. So let's head over there right away. I believe this is the shack path right here. It is. And there's the puzzle. I actually found it pretty quickly. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here. This is puzzle number 116, the largest total. 9 squares are carved into a piece of wood. Arrange 9 numbers between 1 and 51 so that any 3 numbers have the same sum when added vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. While several combinations are possible, your task is to find the number that occupies the center square when you arrange the number to yield the highest possible total. The answer is 51. It's 51. It's 51. Here we are. Great job. You can get the largest total possible from any 3 vertical, horizontal, or diagonal numbers. You should place the largest number available into the middle square. Once you decide on what that is your middle number, all you need to do is test whether you can complete the square. The full solution should look something like the above diagram. 144 is the largest number. Alrighty. Now we need to return to the entrance of town. And then we can continue to solve puzzles in that area of the game. I, of course, am very excited. Okay, there's a puzzle-solving charm, but that's not the puzzle that I'm looking for. Okay, there's another hint coin. Once again, not the puzzle I'm looking for. There it is. It's at the window. There's a hidden puzzle here. Literally the only way you would find puzzle number 118 red and black cards is straight up by clicking. Just by clicking. Just by clicking on everything. Anyway, a jokerless deck of 52 cards sits on the table. The cards are shuffled thoroughly and divided into 2 stacks of 26 cards, labeled A and B. If you divide the cards placed as described above and check the contents of each pile 1,000 times, how many times could you expect the number of red cards in one pile to match the number of black cards in the other? Alright, so this question is a bit of a mathy question, and it's a trick. It's a trick. So, how many times could you expect the number of red cards in one pile to match the number of black cards in the other? So the thing is that red equals black because there's 36 or 26 and 26 of each set. For example, if you have, let's say, 13 red cards in one side that leaves 13 red cards to be in the other deck. And therefore 13 has to be here, 13 has to be here, because you can subtract the same amount. The answer is 1,000 times out of 1,000, it will always happen. That's just because of the way you can set the number of black cards equal to the number of red cards and solve for the same constant. It'll be constant 4,000 pick-a-rats! Say, for example, for stack A, let's say clubs plus spades equals 10 cards, therefore the total of hearts plus diamonds is 26 minus 10 equals 16, in which case, the total of spades plus clubs is 26 minus 10 equals 16, so hearts plus diamonds must be 26 minus 16 is 10 cards. You can expect the corresponding number of red and black cards to show up between the piles 1,000 times out of 1,000 tries. And then it explains the thing that I just said. I'm going to skip that explanation because I just explained it, and I probably explained it a little better than the puzzle can. I found the hidden puzzle right away this time. That's pretty darn lucky. Puzzle number 112, My Beloved. A work from a famous artist is recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years and is titled My Beloved. Assuming the artist isn't a huge narcissist, his beloved should be in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? All we need to do is rotate these pieces and scooch them around, and we will be able to locate this aforementioned beloved. There are some pieces that do need to be rotated and some that do not. The solution will look something like this. There we are. If you look in the shadow of the black area of the painting, you can see the outline of a woman, and that woman is his beloved. There's the solution. That's right, the silhouette of the artist's true love was hidden in the painting. The painting must have been a tribute to his love for her, or for himself. One of those two. Alright, final puzzle floating around the world. Right out here in the entrance. I gotta start clicking. We found it! We found the final puzzle, puzzle number 113, the Pet Hotel! Not far from your home, a town not far from your home recently opened a ritzy hotel for pets. Can you guess which kind of animal is currently relaxing in room 097? Move 2 matches to form the answer on the screen below. Here we go. Scoot that over. There's your first answer. Scoot this over. Give it a good old rotation. A good old rotation. It's a cat. There's a cat in room 097. There's a cat. And there we are. There's a cat. Very nice. Ought to be a pampered pet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. If we were to navigate to our puzzle index now, you can see that we have... Wait, we only have 119? Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm missing one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's puzzle 101. Where's puzzle 101? It's in the market. Okay, the final puzzle is in the market. Puzzle Pandemonium, ladies and gentlemen. Puzzle Pandemonium. Start clicking. There it is. Okay. And puzzle number 101, splitting it up. Here we are. You have a big wooden cube that's painted red on all 6 sides. After splitting the cube into smaller parts as shown below, you're left with 27 cubes identical in size, but varying in the number of red sides per cube. How many of these 27 small cubes have just one of their red sides painted red? That would be the center cubes, which means we have 1, 2, 3, and then on the other side, 4, 5, 6. The answer is 6 cubes. Those are the ones in the middle. Once again, Rubik's Cube knowledge is super helpful for solving this puzzle. 6 sides. There we go. Essentially front, back, top, bottom, left, right. I'm sure the puzzle will explain that a little better than I can, but yes. That's right. If you dissect any block in your head in the way shown above, the answer is easy enough to come by. As you can see, the number of small cubes with one side painted red is 6, one for each face of the larger block. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed every single puzzle in the game. Smashing work. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated game. We do have more puzzles that are Layton's challenges, which are rewards from completing minigames. In the next bonus video, we'll be getting up to those minigames, and then we'll be getting into Layton's challenges shortly afterwards. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends on my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys put my videos around, and I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.